Hello friends! Today I want to talk straight about school. What it was for us, what it's still doing to our kids, and what it could actually become. Ready to face it head on? Let's go. First, a quick detour that shook me last week. I really admire mazikeen and her no-filter way of dismantling the systems that format us. She inspired me today. Link to her video in the comments. Go and watch it. Then this message that kept popping up on my screens. Dear parents, exams are coming up. I know you're stressed for your kids to succeed, but please remember, among all these students sitting here, there is an artist who doesn't really need math, a future entrepreneur who doesn't care about history dates or English authors, a musician for whom chemistry formulas won't change a thing, an athlete who would work on their body rather than Newtonian physics. You can push performance as much as you can, or as much as you want. If your child excels, great. If they struggle, don't crush them. Tell them it's just a piece of paper, not a life sentence. They'll do much bigger things later. Love them as they are. Don't judge them on grades. The greatest engineers and doctors aren't the only happy people on earth. When I finished reading that, attributed to a principal in Singapore, but whatever, it hit me. This topic has been burning inside me for too long. So, here's my killer question straight up. What did you really retain from all your years of school? Which teachers mark you deeply, in a good way, I mean? For most of us, radio silence or almost, a few sparks of genius lost in an ocean of routine, stress, and take out a shit that still sounds like a verdict. Me? I grew up with two teacher parents. Privilege? Yes, functional housing 2 steps from the classroom, but also constant pressure to stay in the mood. Neither brilliant nor failing, just average, discreet, fitting in. And yet, I felt lucky compared to kids walking kilometers under threat just to learn. But then, why, even today? So many adults treat Monday mornings like a sentence. So many burnouts by 25, 30 years old, even more. Teens would rather end it than go to class. Kids coming home exhausted, with no time left to play, dream, or live. Children excluded, bullied, invisible, while adults didn't see. Programs frozen in the 50s, while the world has changed as light speed. Honestly, have the curricula evolved at the pace of our lives? Do you still use most of what they crammed into your head? Me, not really. Yet, I see homeschool kids, off to the school of life, with parents who dared say, not to the herd. I tip my hat to them. They develop a maturity, relational ease, living curiosity that I sometimes envy. Prove that classic school isn't the only path to becoming a fulfilled, autonomous, alive being. After 15 and more years sitting 8 hours a day, locked in, listening, copying, reciting, and after 20 years in a multinational where English and Spanish mattered more than any Third Republic dates, I ask myself the brutal question, what if I could have done it differently? What if we all could now? What I wish school I had taught me and should teach me tomorrow. Believe in yourself without waiting for a teacher or grade validation. Think for yourself, question, doubt, seek truth, demand proof, dismantle pretty speeches, protect your ability to think against manipulation, dogmas, gurus, respect human dignity, justice, and morality without toxic competition, be at peace with yourself and others, rather than in permanent war for a ranking spot. Marvel, accept different rhythms, don't feel worthless when you're not in the lead pack. Truly know yourself through contact with others, my strengths, flaws, deep energy. And thanks to my darling who opened my eyes to human design. In short, very short, your birth date, time and place draw a unique map of who you really are. Sun, your core energy. Earth, what grounds you and teaches you. North Node, the life theme you're heading toward. South Node, the life theme you're moving away from. Moon, what motivates you, your why. Mercury, what you came to communicate. Venus, what matters in love and relationships. Mars, your desires, passion, useful lesson to transcend. Jupiter, your talents and expansion zones. Saturn, what you came to learn on Earth. Uranus, your eccentricity and the unexpected. Neptune, your spirituality. Pluto, our letting go. And here, I can't help but invite you to practice Katsugen Undo as regularly as possible to truly achieve it. Katsugen Undo, as you already know from Japanese Setai, is a simple yet powerful practice. Let the body move spontaneously without mental control to release deep accumulated tensions, reset the nervous system, and regain natural balance. No complicated technique or specific goal, just trust in the body's innate intelligence. It greatly helps let go, dissolve emotional and physical blockages, and welcome life as it comes. For me, it's become a precious ritual, especially when the mind races or old armor feels too heavy. In short, we are not all made for the same mold. Some are wild energy generators, others projectors who guide, others manifestors who initiate, and today's school squeezes us all into the same funnel, at the same speed, with the same expectations. It's absurd. So let's imagine a school that adapts to each energetic profile and soul mission, focuses on self-knowledge rather than memorization, encourages cooperation over deadly competition, teaches living with emotions, limits, bursts of genius, prepares for real life, create, love, doubt, bounce back, contribute. Let's move toward tailor-made, toward human first. And you, what did you miss most in your schooling? What would you want your kids, or the world's future kids, to learn at school? Don't give up your right to think, feel, and act differently. Do it with love, kindness, and without waiting for anyone's permission. Try Katsugen Undo at least once, and you'll feel the difference. See you soon for new adventures on the channel. Take care of your uniqueness, it's precious. Thank you for listening to me.